Yo, what's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another reaction video. We got the official news about Madden 25 Superstar Mode. Let's check this out.
We just got all of the news for Superstar Mode in Madden 25. I'm going to break down the blog and let you know everything you need to know for Superstar Mode going into this year's Madden game. Got to make sure to bring the energy today.
Now, the only thing I know is that, you know what I'm saying, you can bring your player from College Football 25 to Superstar Mode, so that's lit. And you can add tattoos now too.
Some days I'm just tired, like that's all it is. I've been grinding a lot of long hours making these videos for multiple channels since right before college football came out, because you know that was a big event, that's a big game, I have to take advantage of it. And now we're on the Madden season, so there's really just been no break recently. It's just been all gas, no breaks, and I'm not complaining.
For real.
You know, it's very beneficial for my channel.
Same for me too, bro. I've been recording like 5+ vids a day.
Some days I'm just not gonna have the same energy, but today we're gonna bring the energy, because it seems like a lot of people were a little disappointed that I didn't bring the energy yesterday. So let's talk about Superstar Mode for Madden 25. Now, I feel like this is going to be a bigger game mode this year because of the fact that the college football game is back this year, and a lot of people want to take their Road to Glory player over to Madden Superstar Mode, and this is the first time you've been able to do this in 11 years, so it's going to be a pretty big deal.
Shit is crazy.
And if you are new to the channel, make sure that you do subscribe and turn the bell icon on, because we're going to be having some exclusive Madden gameplay coming within a few days, and I'm just going to have a lot of other exclusive content dropping as it is that time of the year. Those of you that have been around for years know that I get the early vids every year, same like I did with college. So that's going to be coming very soon. Make sure you're subscribed so you do not miss those. Now, they did not release a trailer for Superstar.
Okay,
Make sure you're subscribed so you do not miss those. Now, they did.
Okay, so this is one of the tattoos right here, bro. Okay.
Release a trailer for Superstar.
That shit low-key look weird.
Like for Road to Glory and college football, they didn't.
It probably would look better with a full sleeve.
Screenshots and some other assets that we can look at. But let's go over the blog.
Yeah, look at some more though.
Your superstar journey starts when you decide which type of player you want to be. Your physical avatar as well as your archetype. New to Superstar Mode in Madden 25 are preset archetypes. The choice is yours. Different archetypes provide different maximum ratings. For example, you start off with your ratings at 60, meaning they cap out at 84. As such, the tier of ability associated with the rating caps out as bronze. You can spend up to 3 creation points on any given rating. So as a QB, you could spend 3 creation points and bump that 60 throw power up to a starting base value of
60 throw power?
Throw power rating is a 99.
Damn.
And the associated ability, arm talent,
noodle arm in this motherfucker.
All of this information is presented to you at the archetype screen. Additionally, you'll have to choose between spending creation points on core skills like throw power, accuracy, throw under pressure, versus spending them on physical skills like speed, excel, and strength. Physical skills don't have abilities associated with them, but they do significantly impact how you move and interact on the field. So you have to find a way to balance your core skills with your physical skills. You can't just be the perfect player maxing everything out. Now they've also added more customization, which is
because I think it'll you know what I'm saying, take longer for the mode to get boring, bro. You know what I'm saying? So
complained about even when it was face of the franchise, and it said that they've added more faces, hairstyles, and facial hair options, and yes, also tattoos.
Why are they showing just one tattoo?
Hairstyles and
okay, so I like the new hairstyle right there, because
the franchise, and it said that they've added more faces.
This wasn't. I don't think this was in the game last year.
Hairstyles and facial.
But I wish it would show more, like just more than one tattoo, bro. Like, come on now.
Also tattoos. And honestly, for me, the facial hair is like the biggest one, because the beard choices they had the last few years just seemed really weird to me. Like you couldn't get like a full beard. It was like stubble and like a goatee and like a mustache, but you couldn't actually have like full long beards for whatever reason. But now that is in the game. And they also talk about how you can now import your player, which we all know. We knew this coming into college football 25 because he said it there, but they're just mentioning here that you can import that player over. And it says if you import a character from college football 25, you get additional creation points beyond the base cap of 15. And that's because if you've played through the other career mode, Road to Glory, you should get a benefit from that. So the game does recognize that. Now let's talk about the NFL Combine portion, and this is my favorite change this year. It says the Combine is fun in Madden 24. This year, however, it really matters. Think about how often a player
So it really matters this year, because last year, bro, you know what I'm saying, if you broke the record for, like, you know what I'm saying, a 40-yard dash, I know some people were getting like 4 flats and shit. That wouldn't really do anything for your, you know what I'm saying, for your stock. Like you would just stay in like the mid to first round, you know what I'm saying? Like it needs to mean something now.
Draft boards. Your performance at the combine will impact your superstar.
So like if you're a QB and you're running like a 4.2 or something, like you should be, you know what I'm saying, shooting up draft boards to potentially be #1 overall pick.
Your combine performance can boost your player ratings. These boosts aren't just for a game or two. A successful combine can tangibly increase your players' ratings, raising your floor for the rest of your career. So depending on how well you do in the 40, the bench press, the long jump, and all of that, your ratings will actually increase. Whereas last year, all it really did was help you move up the draft board if you did good in the combine, but it didn't actually increase your ratings.
Move me up the draft board last year.
I'm glad they added that this year. And they also added 26 new mini game drills for the combine.
I just stayed
depending on your position,
where I was about the whole fucking time.
Position, so that's pretty cool as well. Now, really quickly, I do want to mention that we are still sponsored by Underdog Fantasy.
Okay, buddy.
About sign up tonight, those ton of season. Up. Moving on to the league, it says Superstar Quest. There are no more important pieces to your superstar's journey than quests. Quests will propel you to NFL.
So is this like the yard?
Keep you grinding in the trenches. Your quests are triggered in narrative moments throughout your journey. Maybe your coach pulls you into the office for a one-on-one meeting. Maybe a teammate wants to let you know that they want the ball more. How you respond in these narrative moments will determine which quests open up for your superstar. For example, if you're playing quarterback, your coach may ask you early in your career how you're going to be of value to the team. If your response is along the lines of "I'm going to use my legs," your quest could revolve around rushing accomplishments, for example, and your next game rush for 50 yards. If you tell your coach you're going to throw darts, you may receive a quest centered around passing yards thresholds. And it says there are more than 900 quests tailored specifically to your superstar's skill set, responses, and journey. Quests are also performance driven. Say you throw 3 interceptions in a game, your coach may give you a practice to help you rebound. And it says in Madden 24, superstar quests were generic. They weren't performance based. This year, you'll be immersed in a world with contextual action based quests. Is your team in rebuilding mode and losing games? If so, your quest could be more focused on personal statistics and development. If your team's crushing it, however, you could be dealt quests centered around winning and keeping your team in the playoff race. With unrivaled quests, you'll be able to single out your NFL rival. If you're a receiver, you could choose a quest with a challenge to dominate your cornerback rival. Some of the most powerful quests in your superstar journey are record breaker quests. You'll reap handsome rewards for breaking NFL records such as single game passing yards, rushing yards, etc. Don't expect this to be easy though. You won't be coming out throwing 600 yards a game. Don't be surprised if in a big game you're facing players with X factor abilities turned on. You'll have more
that's crazy,
on the superstar
gang.
path, but the path itself will be challenging.
Bullshit. But that's kind of nice, bro. That you can't just dominate, you know what I'm saying, how you want to. So that's pretty sick.
Truly impactful.
Because it is the NFL.
It sounds like that they're also using the new scenario engine system from franchise also in superstar mode, which makes sense because that is one of the biggest selling points of franchise mode. Is now the new scenario system supposedly is going to be actually really good. And we'll have to see how this plays out, but it's going to be much more in depth.
I just don't know why Mike McDonald looks a little weird, bro. Like, it just, something seems off. I think it might be the hair, because I don't think his hair is that short. And like, it's just something's just off with his face too.
Actually really good.
I don't know.
Have to see how this plays out, but it's going to be much more in depth and much more immersive and much more lifelike in terms of how players would act or demand things or the different situations you could end up in. And it sounds like they're also using that for superstar mode, which I think could be potentially even a bigger deal in superstar mode if it works well, because it'll put your player in situations where you feel like you actually have things to accomplish instead of just mindlessly playing through games. Moving on to teammate abilities, it says unlike any other game in the world, football is a team sport. Your superstar won't get far without help from your teammates. Conversely, great superstars also make their teammates great. That's why in Madden 25, we've introduced teammate abilities. These abilities are earned throughout your journey and passively improve your teammates. You'll be able to choose when and how to equip these. If you're playing quarterback, do you want to boost your wide receivers catching traffic or their deep route running?
Now this is nice too, bro, because this is kind of like franchise in a way.
With choices all throughout your journey, personalizing every element of the path to stardom. Now they also mentioned that they slightly updated the player grading that they introduced last year. It just says we bolstered player grades with a new suite of actions that impact grades. This year, for example, receivers will see grade boosts for successfully sticking to and running their route. Running backs will see grade improvements for hitting the correct hole and much more. I do like that a little bit because, you know, when you play superstar mode, a lot of times you kind of just do what you want. You don't run the route that's on the play because you feel like you can run a better route, which, hey, sometimes you're right. Sometimes the route you choose is better.
I mean, and that's probably like the only reason why I do play, you know what I'm saying, superstar mode with just the quarterback, because, you know, the QBs low-key be selling me too when I be playing wide receiver, bro, sometimes. So, you know what I'm saying? I feel like playing as a quarterback might be more beneficial But you know what I'm saying?
Cool to know that they're kind of making it where they want you to play it how you would kind of have to play in real life. Like if that's the route you're on, most people don't have the freedom to just change up the route.
I'm changing up the route anytime I fucking want, nigga. They not gonna stop me.
So I like that they're grading.
Shit, if I'm helping us win games, shit.
They also mentioned Superstar Showdown, which is the extension of this mode where you can play 3v3 versus other players. And they said they updated that this year a bit as well. Firstly, there are more events.
I mean, nobody really played Superstar Showdown last year for real.
Overall, they're just trying to do more events. And
it's just not much to do in this mode.
More interactive, give you more reasons to log on and play the mode outside of just playing games. Which, hey, like just playing games is fine, but you want different events. You want different things to go after, different things to win. And it sounds like they're just trying to do a little more of that this year. They also said keep an eye out for events come Halloween time. We can't wait to show you what we've been working on. So they'll probably have some pretty cool themed events. I'm guessing.
Yeah, I was about to say,
and it also says
Halloween
here that you'll be able to play
or some shit.
friends. It says in challenge mode you can jump into a game with up to 5 friends for some epic 3-on-3 battles. The Showdown Arena is the perfect place for you and your squad to show off your style with customizable introductions, emotes, and celebrations. Now, I didn't play this last year, so I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. I didn't know that you could.
I haven't played Superstar Showdown. Like back when it was the Yard, I only played it like a few times. So
yes, maybe that wasn't a thing last year, or maybe it was bugged. I don't know.
Like when the Yard first came out,
to have a player friend in this mode, but the way they're wording it here, I'm guessing maybe you couldn't do that last year. I don't know, but if you can do that this year, that's great. That's kind of a big deal with modes like this. You should be able to play with your friends and invite who you want to play in the game, because I mean that's kind of one of those things that helps drive modes like this. Now, if you want to know everything we know about franchise mode,
I want to know what you guys think though. Superstar mode gonna be actually good this year, because I only played like a few, you know what I'm saying, games and shit from Superstar mode, because it kind of got boring after like the draft and shit. But I want to know what you guys think down in the comments below. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Turn on post notifications, get notified whenever I drop another banger video. We're on the road to 400 subs. So I'm gonna get it for more banger on Madden 25 content like this. So without further ado, I'm out. Gang!